Moana is back, but this time the ocean isn't calling, it's warning. As the storm surges along the base of a windswept cliff, we see her, older, stronger, standing solitary against a darkened horizon. Disney's Moana 2 has finally dropped its first teaser, and while fans pored over the lush tropical visuals and sweeping landscapes, there's something deeper, something darker, whispering beneath the surface. Glimpses of glowing symbols, veiled islands, and the shadows of long-lost gods unsettle the edges of what seems, at first glance, to be a familiar tale. This isn't just another cheerful voyage. The fantasy sparkles, but there's a storm in the air, and it's about to break. From teasing hints in official trailers to wild, imaginative fan theories swirling across the internet, it's becoming clear. This sequel may not be the bright adventure you remember. Today on the Hidden Reels, we embark on a voyage through the secret currents, bold theories, and hidden story clues lurking inside Moana 2's darker turn, a Polynesian fantasy richer and more mysterious than ever before. Let's start with Moana herself. She's no longer the innocent wayfinder, setting out for the first time with hope and song. Now, years later, she's grown, her hair flowing past her shoulders, intricately woven with tribal details, every lock slicked by ocean breeze. She's painted in the palette of storms. Her eyes are older, her stance unshakable, shoulders squared against adversity. In the stark teaser, she stands alone atop a cliff, waves crashing in the distance, a tableau of isolation. No cheerful music this time, no playful greetings from the sea, only the hush and thunder that frame a silent question. What happened between then and now? In the brief, wordless sequence, the ocean's once playful waves roll in but do not greet her. Instead, they draw back, foamy fingers retreating as if unsure. Moana's quiet, haunted confidence betrays a burden, a weight of loss, betrayal, or perhaps even personal failure. Across fandom spaces and theory boards, speculation blooms. Did she lose someone beloved? Was there a cost to her heroism in the first film, a balance unsettled? Some voices even wonder if Maui, the trickster demigod, is at the heart of this heartbreak. Has a companion been lost to the sea, or betrayed her? There's a heaviness to Moana, hinting that her journey isn't just across the waters, but deep inside herself. But what about the ocean itself, always her ally, the magical companion guiding her path? In the teaser's unsettling final seconds, as she stands by the water's edge, the tide literally withdraws, leaving her stranded on rock and sand, cut off from the lifeblood that once gave her strength. The symbolism here is impossible to miss. Some fans interpret this as a sign. The ocean no longer trusts her, or worse, something has poisoned its magic, a force beyond Moana's understanding. A leading theory online suggests the heart of Te Fiti, the green stone Moana famously restored in the first movie, isn't whole anymore. Eagle-eyed analysts have spotted hints of a crack, an imperfection glowing at its center. Is Moana's new quest a battle against decay, a desperate attempt to restore harmony as the world itself begins to fracture? Voices from the Polynesian mythos whisper of forbidden waters and shadowy depths. Perhaps the story will descend beyond the horizon, into a mythic underworld where ancient gods still linger. Speaking of gods, the sequel introduces mysterious new presences, shapes moving in mist, silhouetted figures whose glowing tattoos pulse in stormlight. In the promo images, fans uncovered symbols tied to real Polynesian deities, especially Kanaloa, god of the sea, but also ruler of the underworld. One glyph, traced to Kanaloa's lore, pulses in blue and green at the heart of the mist-shrouded island that appears behind Moana in the trailer. The island itself seems almost alive, its outline bending and breathing, cloaked by fog and crackling lightning. Could Kanaloa be the long-forgotten antagonist, an ancient power angry about past trespasses? Imagine a story where Moana must confront not only physical threats, but the consequences of meddling with elemental forces. Perhaps she's forced to choose, protect her family and people, or risk unleashing something older and more dangerous than Maui ever was. And what about Maui? The beloved demigod was a linchpin of the first film's heart and humor, but in the teasers for Moana 2, he is conspicuously absent. If anything, stop-motion rumors suggest a Maui far from the cheeky trickster we came to adore. His silhouette, when it does appear in speculative art, is more rugged, shadowed in stormlight, his tattoos missing old symbols and etched with fresh scars. Whispers on Reddit and fan forums ask why. Has Maui gone into hiding, ashamed or cursed? Was he punished by the gods for overreaching for some taboo act? Or was the bond between him and Moana cracked, just like Tafiti's heart? Some theorists argue the tale is moving toward a Maui redemption arc, a hard-earned, emotionally fraught reconciliation. Others see shadows of impending betrayal, believing Disney is saving its most painful narrative punch for the big reveal. If Maui is a threat or a lost ally, what will Moana do to save or stop him? The film seems poised to confront her deepest loyalties and wounds. All of this hints at a broader shift in Disney's approach to storytelling. Recent sequels have moved decisively into deeper, more emotionally mature waters. Encanto explored the pain of generational trauma, shattering the facade of endless positivity. Frozen 2 dealt with themes of death, loss, and growing up. Moana 2 now appears ready to follow this trend, doubling down on complexity, surreal myth, and the darkness beneath the beauty. Why this change? Some say Disney finally recognizes that its audience has grown up. The children who fell in love with Moana years ago are teens, even adults now, and they crave stories that challenge, provoke, and heal. With Moana's return, Disney seems ready to embrace the reality. Myth, like life, holds both wonder and fear in equal measure. In the closing moments, Moana stands at the prow of a new boat, a fresh crew behind her. Their bodies glow with ancestral tattoos, their faces lifted toward a colossal wave that rises up, a wall of water parting just enough to reveal the shadowy beyond. It's not a simple journey. It's a reckoning, with the magic that defined her, with the gods watching from darkness, and with the unresolved secrets of her own past. What price must Moana pay to fix the ocean again? And if the cost is too high, will she dare to pay it? If you have a theory, a secret you spotted, or a hidden myth you think Disney is drawing on, drop it in the comments. For those drawn to the mysteries most people overlook, stick with us for more journeys into the shadows of Disney's brightest worlds. Stay curious. This is the Hidden Reelz.